Everyone. I wanted to introduce myself to all the newcomers on Instagram. My name is Julianne Russo. I'm an aquaculture scientist from Jamaica, but I live outside of Jamaica. I wanted to tell you a little bit more about our organization. So I started out with a network, the Caribbean Aquaculture Network, where I wanted to be able to see who are the aquaculturists in the Caribbean, because I feel that we are a little bit behind the Caribbean region, or the small island developing states. Caribbean small island developing states are a little bit behind in terms of our whole blue revolution movement. And I wanted to see who is actually doing aquaculture within the Caribbean region, not only Jamaica, but I feel that we need to be working together because we're such small states and such few resources, that I wanted to see who else was out there and what is actually being practiced within the CARICOM region. So in 2021, I informally started this network where we started having workshops, and we will continue to do so by starting in the summer, just to see what people's interest in and what were some of the sectors that are being practiced within the aquaculture sector in the CARICOM region. Then I noticed as we continued our interviews that there were a lot of women scientists that were not only within the Caribbean but outside, living outside of the Caribbean, who had gone abroad like me to do their graduate studies, but due to lack of resources or other reasons, were not able to return. However, we really want to contribute to this sector. We really want to contribute to our countries, and so we decided that we wanted to form a women's network. One of the reasons being that women are not being highlighted. In fact, we didn't even know of each other that were in the science, were actually doing research and actually participating in aquaculture in the CARICOM region. And so we wanted to highlight the work that women are doing. In fact, there are more women doing aquaculture science, practicing research and development, than there are men. And so we formed Women in Caribbean Aquaculture so that we can highlight the women who are actually participating and actively working in to build the aquaculture sector within the CARICOM region. That was in February. So we actually formed our group in February, March, and then a wonderful thing happened. We were sponsored by Biomar, which is a huge feed company. But not only do they do feeds, but they feel very socially responsible for developing aquatic foods and revolution for our society, for food security, and understand the importance and relevance of it. And they um, saw my vision, or saw our vision for the Caribbean, because, as I said, it is very behind in the vision for aquatic foods and for aquaculture, mariculture. And so they sponsored our group, which we are so very grateful for. And we were able to begin our website and our journey into more research, more scientific data in what is happening in the Caribbean region. I just returned from the World Aquaculture Society, which was the Latin American Caribbean chapter in Panama. And it was a really wonderful experience, because usually I've been to these conferences in America, but they never seemed relevant to Jamaica or to the Caribbean. We have other issues that are not being addressed, and so going to this conference and meeting other leaders, other professionals, researchers, research scientists, lecturers that are actively doing research in Latin America was extremely beneficial for our group and our vision and what it is that we foresee for the Caribbean. So last week we unofficially launched, it's a soft launch, our website, and it is called the Caribbean Aquaculture Education and Innovation Hub, which is going to be the umbrella and the house for Caribbean Aquaculture Network and our Women in Caribbean Aquaculture. Our mission is to have more to educate our region about the importance for aquaculture. We feel that it's something that's not very well understood. We need to have more science. We want to include it into the discussion of STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, and math, which aquaculture encompasses all of the above. And so we need to have a huge, different generation, a younger generation of scientists doing research, doing development, innovation, incorporating it into entrepreneurship, taking it from the bench all the way to market, and creating more jobs and more sustainability for our marine fishes. So I invite you to join our network, to join if woman in aquaculture, if you are actively interested in aquaculture, if you're a woman and you would like to have more support, please join our Women in Aquaculture group and continue to follow us. Check out our website as we continue to grow. We'll keep updating it, but you can see what our mission and our mandate is to grow and to highlight mariculture, aquaculture within the CARICOM region. So check out our website, follow us on Instagram, follow our newsletter, and come on to our mailing list so that you can learn more about what we're going to be doing. We have a mandate and we are very, very excited to share it with you.